Well, you got your fucking wish.
It's me and Stav right now.
You guys happy?
So
Are you happy? Opie and Anthony subreddit? Because a flame was extinguished. We're a little late doing the episode, but you need a couple fucking days off too. If you came into your best friend's bedroom, and you found him with an American flag wrapped around his neck.
Yep. Suspended
from the ceiling, jerking a hard penis, blue in the face,
listening to Rammstein Du Hast.
Dead and gone. So
R.I.P. to Nick. A lot of people have sent us messages the last couple of days asking if Nick is okay, what's been going on. A lot of other people have said some pretty touching things about how much he meant to them, his comedy meant to him.
How gay he was.
And how gay he was, and how that
and
helped
how little
him.
his dick was.
A lot of the gay guys that he sent the shirtless selfies
they're out of the closet now.
Are now publicly out and proud, and they're also devastated that Nick is dead, so now they're back in the closet.
So they're back in the
closet. They
closet.
went back into the closet.
But anyway, this is the last episode of Cumtown, but we're going to fill our hour. So, Adam, you said they're like Jar Jar Binks tried to kill himself.
So, yeah, I heard this week that the guy that played Jar Jar Binks was so devastated by the backlash to his character, Jar Jar Binks, the racist Jamaican alien, that he tried to kill himself. And he came out this week and said, "This was the place where I almost took my life," and he was hugging his son.
Wow.
So I think that the Jar Jar Binks story is kind of a good analog to
Nick.
Mullen's
That's
story.
right.
Because, of course,
a
he
misunderstood.
was a misunderstood character.
Well, okay, before we end Cumtown, I guess we should try and do a seance.
Yeah.
Try and channel Nick.
All right, I'm going to light a candle.
Okay. Dear God, please let us speak to our friend. I know he's probably in heaven sucking off everybody there. James Dean. Ptolemy. From
Hey,
Egypt.
everybody, it's me, Seth.
Seth! We summoned the wrong dead guy.
I'm back from Jewish hell.
Seth, how's Jewish hell? Is Nick there?
No, it's Jewish hell.
Oh, okay.
It's just me. Because Jews can't go there, so it's only for people that are not technically Jewish.
Bro,
it's just me.
To be Jewish.
They made it just for me.
Interesting.
It's a hell of one. Hell for one. That's cool.
Damn, I didn't know these fucking talismans were this powerful that we could get Seth, that we could channel Seth
those
immediately.
are some fire talismans. My man's got some sick ass talismans.
Yeah, we got a talon of a raven.
Anyways, that's just a taste of how bad the show would be.
Yeah.
Yep.
If these fucking trolls on the Opie and Anthony subreddit
Yep.
don't lay off me, all right?
Guys, please.
That's
man.
what happens.
How
You
many
get
times
2
do we
days.
have to ask you?
You think I won't just quit this show? You think I won't? You think I won't have a fucking breakdown on air and quit the show and start uploading cutting videos? Try me, bitch. I got a deep soul filled with tears and anger about people criticizing me on the internet.
That's so fucking true. Nick
Yeah.
does have all that stuff.
Anyways,
So, here we are, folks. A bit of a delayed episode, but we're here. We're sucking.
yeah, I didn't realize Stav was going to be out of town. That's really all it is.
That's really all that.
You don't need to have a fucking temper tantrum because the podcast is 2 days late.
Yeah.
Like, well, you guys have nothing to do except the podcast.
Yeah, Stav has been in
No.
Portland, Oregon.
Sometimes we have things we have to do.
We
Yeah.
actually said it on the last, I think, probably 11 episodes that Stav would be in Portland, Oregon. And guess
Yeah.
what? The boy did it.
I was there. Thank you to everyone who fucking came out. There was some hard dick shows.
Yeah, it's
Seattle.
Like, first of all, it's like,
rocked.
well, you only work 2 days a week. And it's like, but yeah, over 5 years. I mean, I never held a job longer than 3 months in my life, probably.
So this is your
Maybe
longest.
like 1 or 2 I had long jobs. But at least once a month, I'd not show up to work.
Of course.
You know? So you spread that out over 6 months.
Yeah.
And then it's like kind of the same failure rate. And they're like, oh, well, don't you get paid enough? It's like, what do you think that money goes to? You know, like God of War and shit. I've been playing PlayStation.
Shit
I don't
that
have-
makes you not want to do podcasts.
Exactly.
I would rather
Shit
be.
that's better
I
than doing
finally
a
had
podcast.
some time to enjoy myself and play the new God of War on the hardest difficulty setting.
Whoa.
Because that's how The second to hard, not the complete.
Yeah.
The one
There's like
crazy.
Legendary or whatever is the hardest.
Not the God of War mode, but the one just
right below, which is honestly the hard. Really, it's
Very
the
hard.
hardest one.
Harder because you're relaxed.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not prepared.
You're not expecting it to be hard, but it's really hard.
There's casual gamers and there's hardcore gamers. Casual gamers, maybe they have a girlfriend or something. Hardcore gamers, completely nude, jelking while gaming.
Headset.
You know?
And when you factor that in, it's
sticking
harder.
your dick into your own ass.
Which is easy.
Anyways, welcome back to Cumtown, everybody. The show where things that are bad are gay and things that are good are extremely straight.
Yeah.
That's so true.
No, I
Wayne-
love these. Some company made goldfish, but they're rabbits, and they got like a little bit of a hint of cheddar.
I think it's
I love the hint of cheddar.
Annie's, that company Annie's.
Yes, the organic.
Shout out to
snacks.
Tranny's Rabbit Goldfish.
Annie's rabbit cheddar.
Shout out
cracker.
to everyone in Portland and Seattle, though, for real. That shit rocked, bro. Have you guys ever been to those cities? I think we
I've
talked
been
about
to
it a little
Portland
Yeah.
and Seattle, yeah. But,
bit. Shit ruled.
yeah.
I liked Portland
It was
a lot,
cool.
man.
I almost moved there once.
I ate wings a lot.
I almost moved to Portland
Yeah.
after Austin, and it was like, why don't I just stay in Austin?
It's the same place.
Yeah.
With less sun.
With less sun and less jobs.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's
Yeah, but
any
there's
reason
hikes.
for people to be there besides
Good
that
ass
it's
hiking.
very chill.
It's
Yeah.
chill, dude.
I'm gonna
You
go.
bike
I'm gonna go
places.
hiking with Bobby. At a weekend, hung out with Bobby.
In
Oh, yeah.
Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, we went and got barbecue.
That's cute.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah, Bobby rules.
Big fatso though.
Yeah, I know.
Big old
Yeah.
fat stuff.
You heard it here first.
So if the Bobby
What kind of
Cubby
barbecue did
subreddit
you
has
guys
a
get?
problem.
We went down to Lockhart, and the plan usually when I go down there is you go to Kreutz's, then Black's and Smitty's, and you get some barbecue from all three.
I love that.
Because
Bang, bang, bang.
you don't know which one's going to be
Good
different
that
people,
day. Who's
different
got
tastes.
yes?
But Kreutz Market is like right off the fucking highway, so you end up going there, and it's like let's just eat here, and that happens to me every single time.
Oh, really? So you didn't triple up?
No, you went to Kreutz. I got it like $100 worth of barbecue. We ate it, and then there's like $30 left, and I go get a box, and Mike Suarez throws the shit out.
What?
He just throws out like probably
Wow.
a pound and a half
What
of
the
barbecue.
fuck?
Yeah.
Of good meat?
Yes.
Wow, stop.
I'm fucking incensed
It
right
was,
now, dude.
It was insane to
What
me
the
that he did
fuck?
that. Yeah.
I want to eat that fucking barbecue right now.
What a
Was
fucking
it brisket?
imbecile. Yeah, brisket,
Fuck,
prime rib. Prime rib, dude.
Good fucking Christ.
$21 a pound.
Oh
Fucking
my
threw it out.
fucking god.
Yeah.
Mike's got to go, dude. We gotta
Send his
gotta
ass
get
back
the,
to San
the
Antonio.
scope. About to get the sniper out.
Yeah.
It's about to be a
legal.
red dot on that
In
motherfucker's
Texas, if you
forehead.
throw out meat.
Sniper rifle deaths are legal in Texas.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like Texas. If they're going to continue to execute retarded people, they should do it by sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Why not?
Don't
Exactly.
don't involve them in the trial. You release
Yeah.
them on their own recognizance.
Yes.
They're like, no, Scooter, everything's fine. That lady came back. You know,
Yeah.
they just taped her neck back together. She's fine. And he's like, okay. And they're like, now go play. And then fucking mile and a half away, Chris Kyle, just all this different
The
types
Punisher,
of
yeah,
assembling the just blindfolded assembling the sniper
Yeah.
rifle. He always has the blindfold on until he's ready to shoot,
Of course.
and then he lifts
That's
it
how
up,
his eyes stay
and
calibrated.
then he looks directly into the Chuck E. Cheese front row in the
That's right.
room where the band is
and
playing,
then
and then
Headshot.
headshot.
and then all you see is a fine mist of pink ass blood on the
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Headshot. And then
Pink and then
Simpsons
Sour
video
Patch
game.
Kids and blood on the back wall.
after he
Oh
realizes
boy! Slow motion, the bullet pressing through that retarded guy's head, Texas style.
It bounces back. It's
Yeah.
too thick. His skull is too thick.
The Lone Star State.
ricochets hits an illegal immigrant child.
Nice, dude. Ice.
Damn.
Nice
Dude.
reference.
Take that, ice.
Yeah, you know what? Legalize. How about we legalize ISIS, right? The terrorists.
Fuck ice, though,
Yeah.
for real. We got him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Adam will fuck you up in a fucking fist fight.
About
If you're in
abolish,
ice-
abolish vanilla ice. That guy stinks.
Yeah. Woo!
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That guy's a real piece of dog shit in terms of.
Does Vanilla Ice try to
Music
claim
making.
like he was like I was the first wigger? That was like my thing that I invented.
Nah, that's a tale as old as time, dude.
It is
Yeah, Al
Oh, yeah.
Jolson.
jazz guys, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were the first wiggers.
There was
Well, also,
doo-wop guys.
All the like Greeks that went into Africa.
Yep.
You know, to go
geometry. Everyone that learns geometry, that's the first wigger, dude.
Yeah.
Archimedes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Darkimedes, you know?
If you
That's-
did
I
any
prefer
type
He
to
was
of...
call
always
myself.
sagging his toga.
Yeah.
He's always-
Darkimedes.
What's up, bitch? I'm Dorkimedes.
Dorkimedes?
Dork Morkimedes.
Dark Mork. I don't even know what the fuck Archimedes did.
How about instead of
Archimedes.
Mork and Mindy, it's a show called Dark and Mindy, and it's the 70s still, so it's a show about a black man dating a white woman, and people are like, what?
What is that,
good.
an alien?
Yeah.
No, it's just a black guy.
They would treat, Mork, hey, honestly, Mork would probably get better fucking treatment if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
In the
is fucked
70s
up,
as a
man.
black guy?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, were they mean to Mork?
I don't remember.
I never watched
I mean, now I can't unhear it as like a California black
Mork,
guy.
Mork
Yeah.
and Mindy.
It's my man Mork and his girl Mindy.
Yeah.
Her name's Mandy. It's a show about a guy named Mark and Mandy, but it's black
Mork
people
and
from
Mindy.
Oakland.
Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, I'm watching Mork and Mindy. Nah, man, Mork and Mindy. It's a different show.
Fuck. Yeah, boy. So how's
So
the
I've missed you guys.
how's New
this
York
week.
been without me?
I
dude?
refuse to be missed.
We all missed each other tremendously.
I was having a pretty good
We
time.
were only in New York for like 2 days before you, or I guess Nick got back on Sunday. So
Oh yeah,
he was
we
here
all
for a week.
we all did split.
I got
Yeah.
back on Monday.
I was at Bobby's for a barbecue when I got back,
That's nice.
so I haven't really even been back.
Yeah. Once you have a barbecue, that sets you back like what 3 days?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like
dude, I had those steak tips that
I
he's
love
talking
them
about.
shits, dude.
They're amazing.
They're so fucking
What
good.
is that?
It's just some weird cut that only some fucking butchery in fucking Boston does. These sirloin steak tips, and they're like fucking marinated in some weird shit. It's so good.
What is
Yeah.
tips? I know of
It's the
rib
tip.
tips.
It's the tip of your dick.
It's steak tips.
Mm-hmm. Your dick is made of
Alright,
steak
alright,
tips.
okay. I got it.
I don't know. It's some part of the rib or some shit. I don't fucking know, dude. Maybe the fucking shoulder blade. Who
It's
fucking
beef
knows?
ribs.
No. Sirloin
beef.
steak tips.
Sir, okay, never mind. All right.
Yeah. No, I had like 3 hamburgers, a bunch of those.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, because
Did
I
you go
can.
for 4th of
a lot of people
July?
don't realize this. I can eat. I can fucking put away food.
Sure.
I just don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just take the safety off.
Oh yeah.
Uh huh.
Take the governor
Safety
off.
off.
Baby. Yeah.
Fucking gun in the pussy. Fire away.
Bro, I relapsed hard as fucking Seattle. and
Next
Portland,
time you do
dude.
that, it should be me and you.
Yeah.
Let's
Did
go
you
get
Hey, I'm
food.
still in the midst of it.
Did you
Yeah.
catch
Let's
a
get
fish?
dinner after this.
I'm down to get dinner.
Do you want to? I gotta
Yeah,
pick
let's
up my
do it.
laundry and then let's find a buffet, man.
I don't know if I can go.
Let's
that
go to
hard.
Flushing, Queens.
No, because if I go hard, I want to go hard.
Where are you trying to go horde then?
Okay, you know what? Please don't plan this.
I'm not
Okay.
planning it.
Because the last time you brought us that fucking bullshit noodle place.
That's
Wait,
true.
no, that place is good.
That place sucks.
I just wanted to have
Fat
an adventure.
cock.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to have an
Whatever, dude.
adventure.
No.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
No,
People
we-
love saying that word, adventure.
No, they
Like
don't.
on when I was on Tinder.
This
girls
is a
would be like,
classic Adam bit. People love saying adventure.
The
They
premise is they love saying adventure.
It's true.
Okay.
That
which-
word is used too much.
Example number 1.
On Tinder, girls
Adventure
are always
time.
like, I'm open to adventures.
I
Well,
like- well, first
so
of all-
wait, hold on. You're using Tinder again?
no,
dude,
when
you're
I was
cheating on my friend
Dasha
Dasha?
knows
I'm
about
not
that.
cheating on Dasha.
This is fucked up, dude.
I would be a fool to cheat on Dasha. and I have publicly stated that if we break up, I will be hooking up with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Is it Ocasio?
I
Wow,
think
dude,
so, yeah.
sexualizing a
I thought it
fucking-
was
I'm not
Ocasio.
young
sexualizing
woman
her. I'm just saying that I
leader.
think we probably have a lot in common. We're both
No.
intellectuals.
You're stupid as shit.
We're both
You're
smart.
ugly.
We're both inspirational.
You've only harmed the world. She's helping the
Couple
world.
We're both
what's the
Latina.
tour? NIGGX. You ever seen that one? That one's my favorite.
instead of Latin.
I think it's Latinx, Nick.
Oh.
It's Latinx, Nick.
I thought when you can't tell what type of dark they are.
Well, yeah.
No, come on.
That's what Black Dominicans are called.
I
That's what
sent you
David
that-
Ortiz.
I sent you that video of that Dominican guy that looks exactly like LeBron.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is so funny. Me llamo LeBron James.
James.
It's crazy. Okay, anyway. I'm not sexualizing her. I just think that we
Yeah, it's
probably
fucked
would have
up. You
one.
think she's only a fucking
her
body to
or
use.
Emily?
A nice pair of brown
Emily
titties.
Ratajkowski.
Sextria. What's her name?
Alex
Alexandria.
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 Alex.
Man, that's hard. Why can't you turn Alexandra into a sex?
Alexandria.
Alexandra.
Oh, Kent.
Aslick Sextria. Suck Dickio.
Damn, that's
Fuck
hard to say.
tits.
That's a hard name to say.
Yeah.
No wonder she won the election.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're the number one
Shouts out to
of the left.
Alexandria.
Shouts out to Amber Tamblyn for having the goof of the week, our new segment.
Oh, that was awesome.
Number one goof.
Drive your fucking ice is
one
out.
goof.
Watch out for your housekeepers.
no, that wasn't her.
No, that wasn't her. That was
that was some other
celeb.
white bitch.
That was some dumb shit too.
Look, we're coming for white women on this podcast.
Oh,
from
yeah.
now on.
Amber
You thought
Tamblyn
white men were the worst? Not really.
No,
They got
It's
all the-
white
they got
women
all the
and
rape.
gay
White
white
women.
men.
Yeah.
Those are the
No,
bad
gay
ones.
white
No,
men
gay
are
white
the-
men are the best because they're
Gay
mean.
white men are like Darth Vader, basically.
Well, in what sense?
They're allowed to
They're
be mean.
extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Is this because you started a secret gay Snapchat and they're the most people that are paying your bills?
No, it's because like they're beyond criticism, but unlike white women, they do have like real power, and that most of them
That's
are very
true.
rich and own a shit ton of real estate in San
Yeah.
Francisco. Basically, every gay white man has at least 4 or 5 properties.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely correct.
Yeah, they're dinks.
Yeah.
Dinks, right?
They're all
double
drug
income,
lords.
Double income.
They're all
no
drug lords.
children.
No. Nick's onto something. They're
Right.
all they're all drug lords. They have 4 homes.
Yeah.
Many of them.
What drugs are
get
they selling
elected.
besides poppers, which are legal?
Many of them are on local liquor boards, which gives them a lot of power in the community. They
They're like the
decide.
Nucky Thompsons.
Yeah, have you seen that movie Milk, dude?
Yeah,
That dude was all about
it's about gay guys replacing milk with cum,
with cum.
and
yeah.
turning a whole generation.
That's
of
Mom,
children
I'd like
gay.
to come.
Harvey cum.
Anyways,
Yes, go ahead.
yeah, goof of the week. First, she criticizes Maxine Waters for endorsing a white man over a black woman. Only problem she had with her,
Incredible.
but yes, just that she's
Wait,
not.
when was that? All I know is Maxine Waters told people to be rude to people in restaurants.
Yeah, Maxine Waters rocked for that one, and she told him
Yeah.
to shoot her. that
Yeah,
shit
that
ruled.
rocked. Yeah. She's like, yeah, you
Just
can
some
shoot
old
me.
bitch telling you, "Go ahead, motherfucker, shoot me."
It doesn't. She's like we're representative of like South Central LA, right?
Yeah, she.
I think so.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
she's goes in on Maxine Waters. Said, I need to talk about Maxine Waters for not blindly endorsing a black woman.
Yeah.
just that's
black
it.
woman?
That's how. I don't know. Ayana something.
Ayana Dookie.
Ayana Dookie. For she didn't endorse her for seller spots. Anyways. So that was her, and then then she accidentally summoned Black Girl Magic, and they all
Uh-oh.
went in on Amber for.
Hell yeah.
So then Amber Tamblyn apologizes, saying, "You're absolutely right. I have no right to question
A perfect black
right
mistress.
A
right.
gorgeous
Somebody
mocha.
holding public office."
Yeah.
If they're black, has no accountability to me whatsoever. So she did something stupid, then apologized for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And then when the apology didn't work, now she's claiming she's getting death threats, which probably fake because there's there's nothing on Twitter. And
Yeah,
people are like,
sure.
yeah, that's all publicly searchable. She's like, did I say the death threats were on Twitter? It's like,
Where were they on?
where you
No,
implied it.
because I said it. It's a different one
Yeah.
that you can't search.
They're
What, people are
letters-
sending you fucking telegrams?
Yeah. Letters with
Snapchats.
different letters cut out from magazines.
Yeah.
Untraceable.
So apologizes for the wrong thing, and then when that doesn't work, makes herself the victim. So that's the goof of the week.
And then David Cross made a statement, friend of the show, maybe former friend of the show, made a statement that he's now having to revise. She's making him revise all of his racism and problematic thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
She's making him-
that's gay.
She's making him sit in a
Because
room
15
and
years ago, he
sit in
said
a room and think about all the
he
bad
said,
couple
he
N-bombs,
said like a
ironically.
walk and wool to Charlene Yee or
Which-
whatever the fuck.
pretty solid. Bit.
Which is
He
a good
pulled his
point.
eyes back and,
I think we should say publicly, David Cross.
at Chinese Kurt Cobain.
It's us or her, right? Are we
Yeah.
going to say that?
What? Oh, making David Cross pick between us or Amber
Yeah,
Tamblyn?
I think that's fair.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So, David, you have 24
You have
hours
24 hours to
from
respond.
when this podcast goes up, which
Let me give you a little hint right now,
Friday at
David. You know how the episode was
5:40
2
right
days
now?
late? If you choose Amber, guess what? We're never doing this show again.
Yep.
uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
hear that,
right.
Dave?
So it's
Get
on
a
you.
divorce.
I will kill myself
Nick will kill
and end
himself.
the show, and it's going to be on you and the Opie and Anthony subreddit.
Yep.
Mhm. So don't do it, guys.
And I know where you got married, and it was at my Jewish summer camp.
It was?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
They rented it out in upstate New York.
Damn.
Pretty cool.
Big brag.
Have you ever been rented out, Adam?
I have been.
Do
Actually.
it in your asshole?
Yeah.
Is that has that been rented out?
I wasn't awake, so
Yeah,
I
you
can't
were.
really remember. But
Yeah, you were. Your eyes were open.
Anyway,
You ever see that freaky shit where someone will fucking fall asleep with their eyes open? I hate that.
My dog does that.
That's fucked up, dude. Anytime anyone fucking falls asleep with their eyes open, you should be able to slap the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my take.
I want to get another eyeball put in my ass. Just right in my asshole.
No,
And
man.
then the all-seeing eye.
Yeah.
So you can look at it.
And then I just stick my ass out of a tower. I have a big tower. I
You
stick
just
my-
use your regular eye.
You have a sniper rifle.
Silence!
Your ass is
Just
going into
overseeing the village. Yeah. The Lord speaks. Silence!
They worship a deity, which is an asshole eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, imagine your asshole
how would you
just
shit?
pointed into a scope of a
I
sniper
wouldn't shit. I'd be a
rifle.
wizard overseeing
Oh, you would
That'd
never
be
a
shit.
town of dwarves with my ass.
That would be really.
Okay, all right.
That's how you know
like
I've been
it.
playing too much God of War. I'm thinking about an ogre whose face is an ass with an eyeball in it.
Oh, so have you actually been going in on God of War?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Nice.
It's
I thought
actually
you said it wasn't good.
no, I didn't say that. It's a little overrated. Maybe I don't
that's
like.
what you said.
I don't like the one-shot camera. I think that's a bad idea. The camera's too close, and all the like. You just get hit from behind all the fucking time. And when people are like, "Oh, well, you know, you suck at the game," it's like, "Well, I was fine
Is
at
it
the other
an
God of Wars. I
online
don't know. I
game?
had to change something that wasn't broken."
Is it online or is it a story?
I don't know what that means.
It's
Is
a
it
story.
Like a
you're fighting
multiplayer
different
game?
people
No.
online,
Yeah, it's a
or-
story. You
levels,
just
yeah.
play through the
Story.
campaign.
Yeah.
Yo, George. So I was hanging out with my friend George in Seattle and Portland. My man got a Switch. That Zelda game looks fun as shit.
Yeah,
I wanna
Amber
get
used to
a
play that all the
Switch.
time when I lived with her.
I want to get it for the plane to Australia.
I did get a Switch. Are we going to Australia? What's going on?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they
those
changed
those
the
tickets
dates.
are posted.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, they fixed the dates.
Oh, nice.
They didn't change them. They fixed them.
Fixed them
They fixed
to the
them, right?
original.
Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait. I have a Switch. I just bought one.
We should all get one and then not talk to each other and play Mario Tennis against each
Nah,
other.
dude. What we should play is Overbaked
What's that?
or Overcooked.
No, that's my one
that a
opportunity to
cooking
get back
game?
into reading.
Nah, dude.
I'm
Really.
gonna read so many goddamn books on that
I
plane.
just
I
got.
bet
I
you're
just
not.
bought a book.
42 hours.
I bet you won't.
Yes, I will.
No.
Yes, I will.
I just bought a book that Max recommended, and I'm really stoked to read it. Called 1491.
How to live when your friend Adam is gay. The novel.
Yeah.
By
I'm reading a different book
That's
called
not a book.
1488.
What's
And
that?
it's about how to deal with you.
What's that? What is that number?
How to get-
Can you tell me more
some
about that
easy
number?
real world solutions
Yeah.
What
to keeping your community safe and pure.
Mm-hmm.
what is that?
It's kind of like a neighborhood planning book.
It's like an urban planning.
It's like an
I'm
urban
into that
planning
kind of
book.
thing.
Yeah, in certain ways.
Can
Yeah.
I read it?
No.
Oh, but
You're not
anyway, this
allowed.
book 1491.
There's all these people messaging me.
pretty
Is
cool.
the show officially over now? I guess somebody said that the show's canceled.
I said it was canceled today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because like 5,000 people were at replying my cool World Cup tweets by saying post the episode, bug, and all this stuff. So I just told them the show was canceled
That's good.
because I'm an agent
You're a
of
fucking
chaos.
prankster, dude.
Yeah, I'm the one who knocks.
Knock on my nuts.
I'm
dude,
docking your pay for doing that.
did you see there was a picture of Fran Drescher with her titties out? Like she was
Oh
wearing
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
incredible, bro.
You go, girl.
I was
I
hard as
love
shit
her.
looking at that.
Yeah,
I
fucking
would have
love
beat
her.
off probably, but I was around
Her and
George.
Sarandon are like those two
Hold on,
old
hold on.
Susan
that
could get
I
him,
would
dude.
like.
Fran Drescher.
Absolutely,
Dude,
Breasts.
Fran is looking good as fuck. Like Susan Sarandon's hot old lady hot with those big old lady
How
titties.
old's Fran? She's probably in her 60s.
to suck. But this particular picture, Fran was looking straight up good for any age.
Fran was in Spinal Tap. She's been around forever.
Is this it?
No, that's not her, dude.
But
that's just some Italian woman
just-
with fucked up floppy titties.
Imagine an episode where
Is this the one?
Oh yeah. I love those fake ones, man,
Yeah.
where they're just smiling hard as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's
No,
like
before
taken from like
deepfakes.
a
An
paparazzi
award
photo
show,
of
yeah.
them bringing their child to school, and then they cut their head off that picture and put it on. It's just surrounded by cocks.
And the lighting's always so much better on the face. Nah, she
Yeah,
was,
where was
she was
that
in an
picture?
outfit. I don't know, dude, but I was like, God fucking
I
damn.
saw that this week too.
Fran.
Mr. Sheffield.
Fran, let me eat that pussy. Let me slide. Let me slide my tongue.
Where is this picture? I
don't know.
I'm on the news tab on Google, and I put in Fran Drescher tits.
I don't think that'll do.
Don't
it.
do tits. That's not
Just put up
newsworthy
Fran-
language.
Fran Drescher.
They would say breasts or nudes.
No, they wouldn't. They would just say Fran Drescher. She wasn't wearing a bra, and her body was looking right.
Right and tight.
Phew. I would honestly just beat you to a pulp, Adam, to have sex with Fran Drescher.
Fran
I would
Drescher,
beat you to a pulp,
Obamacare,
not even to have
You never
sex.
would.
uterine
Not even-
cancer detection op-ed.
No,
Is this
that's
it?
not it. Just look up Fran Drescher.
I did.
Sexy.
You know what? I can't find it.
I'll find it for you.
Anyways, so
Yeah, dude. I would love to fuck Fran Drescher.
what did you guys do for the solstice?
Dude, just me and a couple boys got together, got the crystals out.
You know what? I think I'm done with fireworks too.
Oh yeah, bold
Yeah.
proclamation.
I didn't even go.
I got bored.
I didn't even go see him.
Oh, I saw.
I sat in my apartment all day.
I went
I
to
liked
my
him.
rich YouTuber friend's apartment, and watched them from
PewDiePie?
his roof. Yeah, it's PewDiePie.
You went to PewDiePie's apartment?
No, my friend just started this YouTube channel like a year ago, and now he's like a millionaire.
Nice. Sounds stupid.
It was kind of stupid. He has a telescope in his living room.
Did you look
now.
at the fireworks through the telescope?
No, we looked on his roof.
It's for Finding Adam State. Why are you
it?
nervously laughing? Is it because it's
Just
true?
'cause your dick is
'Cause
small?
It's not a telescope. It's a microscope. Hey,
Dude, don't make us pull your dick out right
you
now.
used the wrong word.
Don't make us pull your dick out and suck it to show you who's boss, which I will do. And
That's what
have
that show
done.
Who's the Boss is about,
Yep.
right?
Tony
Tony
Danza.
Danza.
Hey, what are you doing? Well, come on, don't do that to me.
Every character sucks his dick.
That's a fun show. Grown Italian men being sexually molested.
That is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not, it's funny. It's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in Italian.
It's not a sex crime if it's a grown man.
No, that's what the omerta is. If you get molested as
You're
an
not
adult
allowed to
man, you're
snitch.
not allowed to snitch.
That's how they get you into the mafia.
Yeah.
It's a blow bang.
You get sexed in.
Yeah, you get sexed in like the Crips do women, apparently.
Yeah.
Which, that's how you do camaraderie. Everyone
I-
gets a little piece of that pussy, and then they know they can trust you.
Film review time, folks. I saw the first Purge yesterday.
Was it good?
In the theatre with Dasha.
Was
No,
it
it's the
good?
biggest-
But they re-released The Purge?
It's the first Purge. It is
It's
one of the biggest, one of the gayest movies, biggest piece of shit I've ever
Well,
seen.
yeah, dude, it's all the same
But
shit.
it wasn't like fun piece of shit. It was just like, this sucks.
Were there any
It
good
was like very
guests?
clearly a cast of black people with a script with a lot of AAVE that was very obviously written by a white person. It was like, now you an OG. You know, like that was like the whole dialogue. Yeah, the story is that the first Purge took place on Staten Island.
Oh, nice.
And you got paid to be part of the Purge, but then I don't want to do a spoiler because I got in trouble last time I did a spoiler, but the one thing I will say is that they completely ignored the Italian population of Staten
Oh,
Island.
really?
And they made it just sound like an island of black people, and I was very
There
offended.
weren't any mafiosos?
I was very offended on behalf of all Italians on Staten Island that they were not represented in the first Purge, and I just want to publicly state that they should be ashamed of themselves for cultural erasure.
Okay, noted. Duly noted.
This is the original Purge.
The first Purge is the fourth Purge movie.
There's been 4 fucking Purge movies?
They're
This
fun
is
movies.
The fourth
The premise is you get to do whatever crime you want.
Yeah.
What kind of?
How
And
could
it's
you
all
not
like-
just make 9 versions of that?
And it's all Juggalo kind of mask.
Is
kind
there
of
ever a
things.
guy just? It feels like we've made
Kinda-
a joke
everyone's
about
like
a
Slipknot
guy
kind
downloading
of.
child pornography during the purge.
yeah, we've done that for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sounds about right.
I'll tell you, I watched last night The Other Sister,
Nice.
which is funny because I didn't realize it at the time, but
The Rosie O'Donnell retarded one.
no, that's Riding the Bus with My Sister. A lot of sister movies that are about retards. Sister Act. No, we did that already too. Anyways, I didn't realize fucking Sean Penn in I Am Sam is just doing Juliette Lewis and The Other Sister.
Ooh.
He's not doing an impression of any retarded person I've ever seen. And then they made the mistake of casting, I mean, again, we've already talked about this, but
Yes.
actual retarded people
Yeah.
in the movie. In The Other Sister, they don't do that. It's just Giovanni Ribisi, who's Italian,
yes,
but not
yes,
retarded.
yes,
so close
yes.
enough.
Yes, yes.
Did you know that Sean Penn is actually named after his father, Sean Penn, and he's actually the 14th in line he's the 14th Sean Penn, so his son, Sean Penn, the 15th, will technically be
Nice.
Penn 15.
Nice.
That's great.
That's
Good, man.
that's
That's really good.
Yeah.
Penn 15.
It must be a lucky name, you know?
Yeah,
if
yeah.
he's feeling lucky, he should go gamble.
Yeah, he should bet on.
You should bet at betthesi.com,
Oh,
a website where you
gotta
can
pee during
gamble
the
that's
spot.
been in business for over 20 years.
over
paying
20
winners.
motherfucking.
You can't go to
years.
the bathroom because you have to be here for this. So sit the fuck down, please.
I got a prediction actually.
Yeah. Anyways, they got an easy to use mobile playing interface. You play, win, you get paid. A great mobile app too. So
That's
you can use
awesome.
it anywhere.
I love
They'll offer
mobile
live
apps.
in-game wagering, so you can make plays throughout the entire game. Change your bet, you know, renege,
Renege.
renege or whatever.
Come on, man. They pay us money for this.
He just
No,
said a
they don't.
word.
They
I
don't.
just said a word.
It's a word.
Anyways, I play there myself, and I recommend BetDSI. If you want to add a little excitement to your life, and you've run out of poppers. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. That's right.
You
Put the
you-
poppers down.
You've had enough
Try and seal up
what
that
I like to
gaping
call
asshole.
gay sex fugues. You take a little, rent a car and just go fuck guys in Cleveland. Anyways, good. BetDSI, you can bet on everything. Even if you don't like sports, they got live events that you can bet on. You know, stuff like
Stuff like the World Cup that's going on right now.
That is sports.
Stuff like the
that is sports.
Oh, live events. Like the what other events? Are
the
there?
Cherry Blossom Festival.
Cherry
Blossom
Festival.
You can bet on the
can bet
How
on
beautiful
that, yeah.
will they be?
How
Yeah.
beautiful will the trees
Very
be?
or not that beautiful?
Yeah. Well, how
What
many
day-
Japanese people will show up to the
That's
Cherry
right.
Blossom
Yeah.
Festival? Will anyone commit seppuku?
Which is weird because it's like you gave them to us. Just stay in fucking Japan and look at yours,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
don't be an Indian giver.
Go bet
you
on
know?
kabuki plays.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Go see a kabuki play and play.
Yep.
Just point at people and say, "Well, how much? What do you want to bet?"
Yep.
You know, go over to betdsi.com, put some money on it.
That's right. Any kabuki play, they will
Right.
take money on
You can
it.
bet on injuries in games. That's pretty fun.
That is fun.
That's
You know?
completely moral. And
you can
cool.
root against.
Yeah, you
can
find a
root
player
against-
whose child has cancer.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can bet
yeah.
on when that player's
breaks
child
down.
is going to die.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's a fun way to make money.
Oh yeah.
So once again, go to betdsi.com and use promo code CUM. That's capital C, lowercase UM, 25, and get a free $25 wager on the house.
Hell yeah.
And 200% extra bonus when you deposit.
Bang Russia in the World Cup. I'm telling you, they keep fucking winning.
They keep winning.
Because it's fixed. It's fucking rigged.
the luck
That's
of the
Stabby's
Russians.
pick of the day.
My pick is obviously I'm going with jolly old Ingerland.
Yeah.
Football is coming home, boys.
I like what people expect the Russians not to lie. As if that's not just
I know.
the
Yeah,
biggest
they
part of their
love doing
culture.
it.
They
In their
love
DNA.
lying and
yeah.
cheating.
Yeah,
Yes.
except for one Russian, and that's my girlfriend.
No.
Dasha. She's the only. She's
No,
very.
they
very
all love
honest,
it.
actually.
Yeah. No, they,
She's not
They
a
all
liar.
love
She's-
lying and cheating.
It is funny. They are like uniquely untrustworthy people.
It's in their blood.
Yeah.
I
There's
kind of
nothing.
respect that about them.
They don't even
honestly.
have a word for honesty. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They don't have a word for integrity.
They don't.
No.
They have 7 words for loan shark in their language, but not one for.
That's what
Honesty.
I really like about them. They're
Yeah.
like our cousins. You know.
Anyways, betdsi.com, use promo code capital C, lowercase UM25, and you get a free $25 wager and a 200% extra bonus when you deposit.
That rocks.
Yep.
That fucking rocks. I haven't been watching any World Cup. I feel like a damn bitch.
I watched today. I watched Brazil.
I've been doing drugs like a motherfucker, dude. I've done acid and mushrooms.
I haven't done anything.
Getting
I thought,
high as shit.
because we had a couple extra days that there would be all this shit to talk about, but really I just ate barbecue and went to a hotel pool and then watched The Other Sister.
Nice.
What hotel pool did you go to?
Did you get a nice tan?
It's a fucking hotel pool in Austin.
In the city? Oh, in
Bobby's
Austin.
Hotel.
Yeah,
They had a
yeah.
hotel pool.
Nice. Did you kiss Bobby?
I did. In the hotel pool.
He's got great lips, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, the gift of gab comes with great lips.
Bobby's got a really good look, don't you think?
I think so.
Great look.
Personally, I
It
do.
was great. Bobby was trying to make fun of Mike Suarez, and he pulls up a picture of a blobfish on his phone. He's like, "Doesn't he look like this?" And the phone is in between Michael and Bobby, and Bobby looks way more like a blobfish. That's exactly like a blobfish. And they go, "Yeah, I guess it looks like him." Michael kind of looks like an owl.
He does look like an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That owl that eats candy to attract children.
That's right.
The Tootsie Roll Pop
The
Owl?
Tootsie Roll owl.
I'll never forgive him for fucking throwing away that fucking barbecue, dude.
Yeah.
That makes me so fucking mad.
Oh yeah, no, he's
Philosophically.
a real piece of shit.
fucking piece of shit, Mike.
He's what we call a piece of shit in the business.
Do you want to
That's
do a memorial to your favorite comedian? Nick?
Nanette
To Nanette?
and Hannah Gatsby.
Oh, yeah, I
I
watched
mean
this-
Sean Rouse.
I watched this thing, Nanette. Which
Yeah,
is
R.I.P.
about-
Sean Rouse. My favorite comic in D.C. dies, and now my favorite comic.
Who?
Well,
oh,
Dylan. Well, not my favorite comic. I mean, I was
He was
friends with
just
the
a
guy.
nice
I just
guy,
thought he was
yeah.
probably the
He was
best.
very funny.
I said that I'm on record.
You're
saying
on record. You're on
I
record.
did say that. And then Sean Rouse, I've said numerous times, is my favorite comedian.
A lot
So
of
you're the
people have
kid
been
from Dad.
saying
Guess what I said was my favorite subreddit?
the Opie and
That's right.
Anthony.
Guess who's got a curse coming?
The Curse of the Mole Dog.
That's right.
I did read a very nice, touching obituary from that Stanhope wrote, where he called him the best comedian no one knew about, or whatever. But it was very well written and very sweet. If you guys, whatever,
Cool, man.
Yeah, cool.
That joke about the boy whore dying in the tsunami.
Okay,
is-
well, we already said R.I.P. Sean, so we don't need to spend
Yeah,
any
we
more
don't have to
time on
drag
this
this out.
Time is precious.
Anyway,
We've
you
got a
guys
lot
wanna
of stuff
talk about-
to talk about. This show's going smooth as hell.
you guys want to talk about Nanette?
No,
We already talked about Nana.
Did we?
No, we haven't.
I like to call her Vanette because with that ass, she looks like a fucking conversion center, all right?
Got her.
Bitch,
Fat.
What do you got? A goddamn RV in those pants? Yeah, here's some other names I've been workshopping for. Width Waldo. How about that? Who's Waldo? Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah.
You got more?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of problems with Nanette.
Did you watch it? I just watched
watched
the
it.
trailer.
I watched.
You watched
it.
the special?
I watched the whole thing.
Wait, are you
Wow.
for real? You
Yeah.
watched it?
Well, I mean, everybody's
I feel
gonna
like
be
you
talking
have to
about it. Why the
watch
fuck
it,
wouldn't
yeah.
I
I
watch
just
it?
watched the trailer with
Also,
Stav, and we were both
First
like,
of all,
"Woo."
you're a professional comedian. You should be watching every special that comes out. that
I
people are
have
talking
been.
about.
I watched a couple.
This is
things.
your. Yeah, I mean, you're
watched
presumably involved in this business. You should be.
I watched Tim's 15 minutes, but Nanette is not a comedy special. It's a one woman
They
show.
edited Tim weird. He comes off weird in that.
Yeah, it was kind of.
He's way too eager, and that's not how Tim
That's
does
not
comedy.
Tim's. Yeah, that it did feel different to him live.
Yeah.
But congrats to Tim, our
Oh,
friend.
yeah, shuts out Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy the kid.
But yeah, but it's not right. It's not a comedy special.
My nuts
it's
itch.
a one woman show, right?
I mean, I guess.
Were there punchlines?
There were. I mean, it's like it just seems like shitty Australian comedy.
Yeah, yeah,
but then there's a
yeah.
whole section in there about how she was raped.
Yikes.
Oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah, she's like, "The men raped me. I was raped.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Yeah, I don't trust men because they rape me." It's like,
said it like that?
Don't do it in a funny voice.
Did she
Yeah,
say?
you're
Yeah,
right.
exactly. If you want us to take you seriously,
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Did she say the N word or
she did.
implied it?
Yeah, I mean, we all know what she means by men. A whole pack of them is what the term.
They were wilding
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
A whole pack of men.
Wiling. Bunch of...
They all came out of it wilding.
Well, she is from Tasmania.
Is she?
Really?
Yeah, that's where they
Yeah.
make them.
That's where they come from. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna be banned from the country before we can.
Probably, I'm sure.
Isn't all Australia like except for Jim
It is
Jeffries?
funny.
Everyone is bad at
It is
comedy,
funny to
right?
imagine.
Terrible.
To imagine Nanette like, just she's just going about her day or whatever in Tasmania, and then there's like a little tornado that comes up, and she just gets sucked into the tornado, and then the tornado leaves, and her hair's all fucked up, and she's covered in cum.
Oh my god!
Oh my God. Well, that's how it would happen in Tasmania.
Wow.
Look, I'm just pitching jokes for her to use.
That would have been a good
would've
one.
been good.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
Well, I'm from Tasmania, so it happens there. A real devil, that guy.
Yeah, he was a devil, a bad guy. Is Tasmania in Australia then?
No, I think it's like
it's an island off the coast of Australia, but it's part of Australia.
yeah.
And real Tasmanian devils are like little fucked up dogs.
Yeah, they're like Wolverines.
Yeah. They're like,
It's pretty cool.
Well, I'm mad you guys didn't go with me on the little tornado bit.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
'Cause people are going to get upset about that.
I thought it was a
And I
great.
wanted all of us to participate in it instead of just me.
No, well,
Adam's jealous
I
of
was
the way she
wearing-
does comedy.
I was wearing
Yeah.
flip flops.
Adam, maybe you should get a big wide ass like that, and that would help your comedy.
My career.
Yeah.
Well, people do like their comics with
And
bad
for the record,
bodies.
I'm not body shaming her. Those pants were a mistake to wear, especially if
What
you're
kind
gonna
of pants was she wearing?
Well, her pants were too tight.
But
They're
she has
being
a
like
big
sucked
ass.
into her ass,
Yeah.
and then they keep shooting her from behind,
yeah.
and it looks like her pants are
Just a real
Wait, so the
tight
whole-
close up
following
on her
her
ass.
ass.
Yeah. Most of it. Yeah, most of the
Wait, so it
special-
was a shot. It was shot ass first.
It was.
I see. I think that's a mistake for a comedy special.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to see the face.
Yeah, I'd do that. Do a comedy special, and then it keeps showing from behind, and my pants and shirt are shoved into my ass. just sucked
all in
away into
silhouette, yeah.
And what? You got to press 2 for English?
It would be great to just have, your ass is completely visible. There's a hole cut in your pants, and the actual shirt is literally just completely fucking dildoed up your ass.
Why
You just see the cheeks.
I didn't care to investigate it, but it seemed like Jake was getting into fights with people about Nanette on Twitter or something.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody wants to fight about it.
I don't
Because
know.
it's either you're in two camps. You're either on a New York comic and you have to say it's bad, or you're a Los Angeles comic and you have to pretend like you fucking had like some sort of emotional breakthrough watching it.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, this changed how I thought about comedy forever. I used to think it was about using mannerism tricks and singing your punchlines.
Right.
Talking about GoBots.
Okay.
I thought it was saying, so that's a thing.
So
Instead of actually having any sort of joke, really. But instead, it's just recounting your trauma to a theater full of people.
yeah, but like I didn't see it obviously, but it seemed like it was like done like she's doing a special and then she's like, you know what? Never mind. But like if it was spontaneous in a single performance, then that would be like, okay, she's like breaking the whole
but
format.
how the fuck are you going to
But
do
if you're
that?
doing that night in and night out, like, you know what? Never mind. Then it's just contrived and stupid.
Yeah, of course it
right?
is.
Well, it's a performance. I mean,
we're not.
Yeah, that's not a knock on.
But if
of
it's
all the
presented-
ways to criticize Nanette, you pick the dumbest one.
Why?
You
Whoa,
basically
it's not,
did the
she made it
thing.
seem like it was spontaneous, but
Yeah.
it turns out she wrote her material.
You basically
No,
did
I'm
the
not
thing
saying
people that
that.
don't understand comedy say about comedy.
No, I'm not saying that.
yeah. What do you just come up with all
Well,
that
you just
stuff
said-
on the fly?
No, I
I
wasn't
came
saying
to the
that.
early show, and that was all the same shit.
That's not what I was saying.
That's literally what you were saying.
No, what I'm saying is that it's presented as she's going to be doing an hour of comedy, and then she like pulls the rug by stopping doing the comedy, and it's supposed
Does
to
she-
feel like spontaneous. No,
I don't know. What the fuck are you
That's
doing?
what
You
I
haven't even
assumed.
seen it.
I haven't
though.
seen it.
So what are we even talking
I
about?
don't know. I did see the trailer, and she said that people think she looks like a bloke, which was pretty funny.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny joke.
You know what I look like? And then she did that for.
She did like a Cameron Esposito.
Mm-hmm.
People think I'm a black.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I really don't understand how what she does is any different than what Cameron Esposito does. In fact, let me see if Cameron said that she likes Nanette, because I feel like she would hate it.
That's true.
Do you think Cameron Esposito is like,
she's got to
stepping on
got to be pissed
on my turf,
on my
turf of shitty comedy?
Yeah. I would be, and I mean, I don't know Cameron Esposito. I don't know her fucking emotional state, but I would imagine, because all of these people are self-serving fucking narcissists anyways. I would,
yeah. I wonder what Fran Drescher's up to right now. I wonder if her fucking old titties are out.
Yeah. Why are you getting up and walking
and
away?
How sweet they would taste.
Yeah.
What's the oldest titty you've ever sucked, Adam?
My mom.
No.
I guess
Sexually.
maybe older.
Sexually, what's the oldest titty you ever
Titty?
sucked, and how did it feel?
I had sex with. You know what? I don't know if not that old. Not that old.
Yeah, me neither. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious if it's like beef jerky, if titties get gamey.
No.
I mean, they've been sucked on a lot. Even if you don't have kids, if you're fucking your whole life, you'd imagine your titty is getting sucked. You know.
Yeah, but they
on
got
average.
good doctors.
Yeah, I don't see any tweets here about Nanette. Now, granted, this is only going back to June 29th.
Didn't it just come out, though?
No, it came out last week.
It did?
Yeah.
Just search Nanette.
Nanette Cameron Esposito.
I mean, I'm sure that she has to have like one obligatory
That was
Nanette's good,
amazing.
but the amount of tweets about her own special, that's so funny. It's, it's like,
You know she's mad.
yeah,
For sure.
She's got to be mad.
Yeah. Because this, honestly, doing something like this is kind of like what her whole career has been building up to.
I know, and you know what? It's like
that actually rules.
hats
Good for
off.
Nanette.
Yeah. If you look at it through
Shout
that
out to
lens,
Nanette,
by
yeah.
cucking the American fucking version of her, salute.
I'm a lesbian.
I feel like Cameron's probably sitting around just pissed off, going, "She's not even Hispanic."
Well, isn't that what she tried to do with rape jokes? Doesn't she have a special called
Yeah,
rape
she has a
jokes?
special about rape jokes that people aren't talking about because people are talking about Nanette.
Yeah, damn.
Damn.
You think Cameron Esposito's
Damn,
trying to
Nanette.
fucking run the hit on Nanette?
Dude.
Why is
that-
it called Nanette? Her name's Hannah.
They explain it in this.
Nah, that's a problem right there, bro. Right there, I don't like that. Your name's
not gonna
Hannah.
watch
Name
it.
your special Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Nanette, the fuck does that mean?
That means I'm calling you Nanette.
Little.
I don't know. To be
Does that
honest
mean
with you,
little
I
Nana?
kind of zoned out here and there while watching it because I was looking up the different types of wheat thins on Wikipedia.
Ooh, what kind?
What are there? Is there like
Well,
a sour cream and onion?
Nah, they
one?
got
There's
this fucking-
rosemary.
They got this sun-dried tomato and like
Ooh,
basil one now.
Is that good?
It's good, but it fucks up your breath, dude.
Damn.
I can imagine.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Honestly, sounds like the pain is worth the pleasure. If you
Yeah.
ask me.
The
I would
pain,
love that.
Yeah, it's like having sex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the pain is worth the
Yeah,
pleasure.
it hurts my penis to have sex.
hurts my. It does literally hurt my,
my
penis.
delicate.
No joke. It hurts my penis about 30% of the times I have sex.
Does it?
Yeah, dude, my fucked up foreskin.
Your
Yeah.
foreskin. Haven't you been working on it?
Nah, dude, I got lazy.
Okay,
and stopped
yeah,
stretching
you know-
my foreskin out.
Look, dude, I'm back at June 14th now. Not a single fucking tweet about Nanette.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
her wife?
There are people. I just searched both of their names. There are people that are saying if you like Nanette, you should check out Cameron Esposito's. rape
Those are
jokes.
bots.
Yeah.
Those are
No,
her
those
alts.
are just lesbian women.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Oh, that is so funny, dude.
That is hilarious.
That is. I wish this wasn't such a low energy podcast that I could get excited about.
I'm actually legitimately very stoked on.
I
this.
know. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
It
It's
rocks.
great. That's
Cameron
a,
Esposito hates Nanette, and we
that is
gotta get
actually a
that
big
out
scoop
there.
of our part.
We
yeah.
just cracked the code. What about her girlfriend Rhea or
That's
her
what-
wife?
That's her
Yeah.
wife, dude.
Her wife.
Come
Bro,
on.
come
First
on,
of all,
man.
that's her name isn't Cameron Esposito's wife. She's a human rights
She's a
lawyer.
yeah.
She's an
Her name is Amal Clooney.
Her name is Amal Clooney.
Damn, I want to be some fucking successful woman's little bitch.
First of
dude.
all, her name is Jamal Clooney. She's a 6'7" black man that pegs George Clooney.
her name is
She's not George Clooney's wife. She's a black man.
her name is Michael Jamal Murray.
Kareem Abdul Jabbar Clooney.
Clooney's probably gay, right?
Yeah.
Wait, he's probably gay?
Yeah, you're listening to
Well,
the
he gets a
George
ton of
Clooney
pussy.
podcast. This is George Clooney. You're listening to Get a Clooney, the George Clooney podcast.
He said he met his wife through his agent,
Yeah.
which is how a gay man meets his
Oh,
wife.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I had my
100%.
agent assign the wife to
Yeah,
me
basically.
from Africa.
How are you for real? You guys think
He said
Clooney's
that on
gay?
Letterman. I didn't until he said that on Letterman.
Yeah.
That's the
Look,
gay
first of all,
tip-off?
Stav is dumb as fuck and doesn't know a single thing
Yeah.
about anything besides
course.
who's gay and who has
Who
sex.
fucks? What
Who's got a
titties taste
big
like?
That's the
yeah.
only thing he fucking knows. So I will always
Thank
defer
you.
to Stav on issues.
Well,
of
I
who's
never
gay.
thought he was gay because I thought because I did think
He
got
knows the
pussy.
exact measurements of everyone's cock.
Because
who's
he
gay.
used to fuck Stacy Keebler, and that's a not gay man selection.
Yeah.
That's a horny straight man selection.
You know,
He's
I-
the
you know what-
trashy
I'll tell you-
wrestler from Baltimore, dude.
I'll-
Yeah,
hell
yeah, dude.
I'll
She
tell
was
you.
that was
hot.
our claim to fame.
I'll tell you what's the selection for both gay and straight men is Mack Weldon underwear, the greatest
The best.
underwear
No matter what
in
your
your entire life.
cock goes into.
Why don't you take your fucking underwear you're wearing off right now, right?
Throw it in the trash.
Throw them in the garbage.
Put him up your own ass,
Suck your current pair of underwear into your ass.
like the
And then
like
shit 'em
Nick's
out of your
shirt
mouth.
during his comedy
That's
special.
a good
Put him
callback.
right in your ass.
And get yourself, go to MackWeldon.com and get yourself a pair of the nicest underwear ever known to man,
Mm-hmm.
woman, or trans. They've got a line of silver,
Oh, yeah.
naturally antimicrobial shirts and underwear that are odor eating, so they'll suck
Oh,
all the
yeah.
stink off your disgusting
Imagine-
body.
yep.
And they believe in smart shopping, premium designs, and simple fabrics. I might have
fuck
fucked up the adjectives
dude,
on
that's
that one.
it. They love
believe
simple
in
fabrics.
simple minds, simple people, and delicious underwear. While not technically edible, try them. I'm sure they taste good. Try. I guarantee you, they taste better
will
than
make you
regular
sick,
underwear.
yeah.
I mean, it's still going to taste like cloth, but a better type.
But
Then-
let your bitch walk around in them for a while.
Make your bitch. Go get. Hey, bitch, why don't you soak these underwears up? Put them on your bitch. You put 'em
Let
on
your bitch go jogging, then put them in your mouth. That's exactly what Mack Weldon tells you to do.
MackWeldon.com. A website for guys who make their bitch wear their underwear. And you want to tell you, it's the easiest shopping experience I've ever had in my life. You know, the other things they have to buy online, like bullets,
Yep,
you know, fucking tactical gear.
that's right. Rope,
It's incredibly difficult
repelling.
to go on the dark web and assemble different types and get the lower receiver for an AR-15 to make it fully automatic.
That's right. Because you know what happens if you don't like that AR-15. You just
You're
shit
just
out of luck,
fucked, dude.
Right.
You just gave some Russian guy 300 million Bitcoin.
But
which I
with
have.
fucking Mack Weldon,
Yeah.
if those underwear don't feel good on your bitch's pussy,
Yeah.
she can fucking. You go ahead and keep them. They'll send you a fucking refund.
Yeah, you call them up, say my bitch pussy smell bad, and I think it's from the underwear, and they'll refund your ass. At MackWeldon.com.
Dude,
What's the code? What's the code?
Promo code Cumtown, CUMTOWN.
CUMTOWN.
Use that promo code, get yourself a little discount. Check out those fucking underwear. Mack Weldon, our loyal sponsor. We love him.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute to the Warriors
Yeah.
at Fuck Suckton.
Put them on your bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Every time we do something as dumb as that, I just think of those two dads with that podcast in the Midwest that are like, what
Yeah.
the hell are they doing?
You know, on my way back to New York, I flew from Portland to New York. I stopped and I fucked those guys in the ass.
In Chicago.
Mhm.
Are they from
Yeah.
Chicago? I think they are.
Yeah, I told them to meet me in Chicago, and I told them never disrespect me, and then I sucked both their dicks to completion. Just as a little. Now I have a little piece of them, always, because I swallowed their nut as well. So I just want you guys to know I'm out there defending our honor. And if anybody says anything about our podcast being bad, you got a date with my mouth. Your cock, my mouth.
I'm almost.
I'm
I'm
gonna
tempted.
suck your
I'm tempted
fucking
to,
dick.
to just say that really go hard defending Nanette now because of out of spite.
We got to do it. We're pro
Yeah.
net.
You should.
I mean, honestly, if you have to compare the two, Hannah Gatsby's a million times better.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there really is only room for one.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Cameron Esposito sucks. She fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going on record.
Damn, Adam going hard.
She's
I like
the
the
worst.
new Adam that
Adam.
takes risks.
Taking stands. Well, he's got the same body type, and there can only be one.
The same haircut.
Same haircut. Gets his ass eaten the same way.
I don't have the fucking side mullet.
Both George Clooney's wife.
I think pretty much every time I've seen her do anything in stand up, she's been like, I got like a side mullet. Yeah, if you haven't guessed, I'm a lesbian and I got a side mullet.
Go off.
Keep
Queen.
going.
Go off, princess.
Keep going, young lord.
Fuck.
Keep going, man. I'm trying to get Rant Adam to be a big part of the show.
Rant Adam.
She's not half the comic that I'll tell you another
Go
guy
off,
is.
bitch.
The Rent
Mr.
boy becomes
Tom
the Rant
Myers.
boy.
Yeah.
No, stay on Cameron. Leave Tom alone.
Yeah.
She's never.
I
What
own
else
the
don't you
prize.
like
I own the
about her?
prize. What about the way she dresses?
Yeah.
I don't care how she dresses.
Come on, man.
Just hack.
Come on, dude. Say bad stuff about her.
Cameron Esposito sucks.
What about the fact that she's a lesbian?
You
Dude?
say that.
Is
Talk shit
bad?
about
There's
that.
nothing wrong with her
Come
being
on,
a
man.
lesbian.
Go on record, dude.
Go on record.
There are plenty of comedians that are gay that
Talk
don't.
about how
just
it's
do-
bad
It's
that she's a
unnatural.
lesbian.
Come
I
on.
don't think it's
Say
bad.
that shit. Say it.
Say it's
dude.
unnatural.
Say it.
Tim's gay.
Just one time.
But he doesn't. He
Say it's
doesn't do
bad
like,
that Tim's
"Oh,
gay."
I'm
Say
gay."
it's
Say it's
bad that
bad.
Tim's gay.
It is bad that Tim's gay.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
him.
dude.
You're on
Well,
record
two little
now.
devils on your shoulder.
I love my little devil.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
I
dude.
love my little
You
devil.
got
I'm a
one
little
devil
devil.
that's like, call her faggot. The other devil's like, do it in this voice. Do it in this voice.
And I'm out here snacking on deviled eggs and motherfucking devil cakes as well,
Yeah.
which are not
I'm thinking
that
about
good.
getting into little cakes.
I
Camlon
love
Esposito.
cakes, dude. I love little cakes.
I know. me
I
too.
know. I've been watching Great. I got
Little
back into
pastries
Great
and
British
shit.
Bake Off.
Fuck, should we go ahead?
I've been watching season 4.
Should we get dessert after this?
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
dude.
dinner, dude. Let's go
Yeah,
right
let's
to
go
dessert.
straight to dessert.
Or do you guys want to get breakfast dinner?
I'm good on that. Actually, we just had.
How do
breakfast.
you feel about breakfast dinner?
I fuck with it from time to time.
I did
but
that last night.
Dasha just fucked around and made a delicious avocado
Yeah,
toast.
thank you.
So
That's
I'm
very
all,
nice
I'm
of
all,
her.
I'm all set off breakfast.
Very nice.
Accoutrement.
Feeding her hungry boys.
Stavocado.
Just avocado.
Yeah.
Avocados
It's
if you're
the-
nasty.
It's the green shit that comes out of his sealed dick.
No,
Yeah.
I never. Nothing green has ever
Damn,
come
bitch,
out of my
you trying
dick.
to have some stavocado?
That's smegma.
Yeah.
It's extra infected
Yeah,
smegma.
yeah. Why don't you get your bitch?
Get your bitch to put on a little stavocado in her pussy.
Yeah.
Walk around in some fucking Mac Weldons.
Mhm.
Yeah, if only I had Mac Weldons to antimicrobials
There's this.
to clean my stavocado
All
up.
right. I guess it's time to get the newspaper out, huh?
Okay, we can.
We got it. I mean, we can, dude. We got
Just-
a lot of.
I like
news.
this new thing we do where the show's bad, but it's 4.5 hours long.
Yeah, that's.
Are we
that's
over an hour already?
Yeah.
Probably.
We're
Good.
close.
We owe them
We're-
more.
Yeah,
for being
we
late.
do owe them more.
We don't know them shit, dude.
Shit. This is the worst part of the day, figuring
gonna
out
pee,
which
though.
newspaper is today.
Fuck the
'Cause I
newspaper,
got too
man.
many. July
News is for
6th.
fucking little dick. Dude, you're a sheep reading the news, man. I make my own news. I make the fucking news.
Yeah.
You go out-
scared because I got the newspaper out.
Yeah, you're gonna whip. Her
I've always
ass
wanted
with
a
it.
dog that brings me the newspaper.
That-
You know,
I
into
mean,
my
it's-
office.
It seems,
Poindexter, get in here.
it seems hard to train a dog.
Come here, George Clooney's wife. No, I'm sorry, that's my dog's name is George Clooney's wife. No, I
Amal-
wasn't talking about a Jamal Clooney. I was talking about my dog, whose name is
fuck.
George Clooney's wife.
Dude, Amal could get it though.
Yeah. Look at this. These got these ICE agents. Literally, they're wearing fucking Darth Vader masks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're fucking pieces of shit.
But I mean, it's got a Darth Vader mask on.
Do you think ICE could truly fuck shit up? Like,
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. Do you think?
I don't even understand that question.
Do you think that?
Do I
these
truly
motherfuckers-
think that ICE could fuck shit up?
Like, okay, they're fucking training them with guns and shit more so, and fucking,
Damn, dude.
Fucking-
Stav's question hour.
fucking. Damn, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm actually scared.
That's
a little
right.
Bit.
Articulate, my brother.
I'm actually scared a little bit that these motherfuckers might do some raids. They're talking about denaturalizing fucking already citizens. What if they come from my mom, dude?
Who's saying that?
Dude, that was some fucking guy on Twitter said it, dude. So it must be fucking true. I
Yeah.
can't. Little Venetia can't be back in Greece. She's too delicate, dude.
Is she? I don't know.
Yeah.
Greece seems tight.
No, Greece sucks. There's nothing to
Greece,
do.
which are my only exposure is the God of War franchise.
Is that set in Greece?
Well, I mean,
He's an ancient.
He's the god of war.
Lord. The god.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Ares. That's his name.
No, he kills Ares in the first one.
Damn, that's
Ares
fucked up.
tricks Ares tricks him into killing his own wife and daughter. So
Damn.
he has to kill Ares.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah. And then he becomes the god of war.
Oh, that's tight.
And then in the second game, he pisses off Zeus, so he has to kill Zeus.
He becomes Zeus.
Well, he doesn't become
Damn, you
Zeus.
should play
He kills
this shit,
Zeus.
dude. It's all Greek style.
Yeah. No, God,
Means butt
the
sex.
first 2 games are like fucking amazing. The second one is like one of the best games I've ever played.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
The third one was like okay. It was like I bought PlayStation 3 just to play it, and I mean it looked cool, but it wasn't as fun. And then this one's the same thing, where it's like, but this one's all like Norse bullshit.
Oh fuck that.
Well, they got gods too, dude. They got Odin.
Yeah, but Norse mythology is stupid.
Yeah, Loki's a little bitch.
Yeah.
dude, have you not seen Ragnarok?
So, how about instead of Netflix and chill,
Ragnarok?
and
I'm
suck
sorry,
me
do you mean
off?
George Clooney's wife? Wait, hold on. I forgot. I'm mad the wrong way. That'd be great. Those people just don't even know what they're mad about anymore. They're like, Amal Clooney? Don't you mean George Clooney's wife? Wait, hold on. What am I mad about now?
What's the best kind of mythology? Greek, probably, for sure.
Mythology?
Does Ireland have mythology? Do they have little gods and shit?
No, they have what, like Celtic paganism?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
got like weird knots.
Yeah,
kind of things.
right. They think like the trees make rope or something. It's a clearing in the trees where rope like.
What do you
turns
think
into a fairy.
Stonehenge was? What do you think they were doing out
Stonehenge
there?
was like a clock, right? Or a calendar or something?
You think they did fucked up shit over there?
Hell yeah, dude. They fuck bitches over there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's where you would
That's
you
where
would
you
stroll
take
your
your
bitch
bitch.
out. You
Oh,
put her on a
yeah.
little,
Tell
put
your
her on a little
bitch to put on
stroll.
some underpants.
Really? They would display her out in the middle of
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Stonehenge.
I was laughing the other day about you move to Bed-Stuy, you gentrify it, but then you get a black girlfriend, you walk around on a leash around the neighborhood.
She holds you on
No,
the
you
leash.
walk her on a leash. I forgot
you
how I
walk her.
arrived at that point. It wasn't just that. It was a series of jokes that led
Is it
to
some
that.
kind of dom sub thing? Or?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
consensual, but like, imagine like you've lived here. You're a black person. You've lived here all your life. When
Yeah.
there was no public services available in
Yes.
this neighborhood.
Oh god.
And now some lanky
And then
white
some guy in like a Stussy hat.
yeah. And like high water baggy pants.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are funding my pro skateboarding career.
Yeah, I'm following my dream of being a skater in
Dude,
New
I'm
York.
not gentrifying. My bitch is black. My girl bitch.
I love a girl bitch.
I'm dating a black bitch. Dasha and I were laughing in Vegas. We kept doing Steve Harvey voice and saying, "How you gonna call?"
That's not Steve Harvey, is it?
What?
Is that Steve Harvey?
We were. I mean, it's whatever. It's a black
Yeah.
comedian.
Okay.
Saying, "How you gonna call another man by your own damn name?" Just like a black comedian not understanding the movie Call Me by Your Name.
I don't understand it. Why did they call each other by
It doesn't
each other's
really make
names?
sense.
Yeah, it's like one of those weird things that people do in relationships.
Oh, so he would just call, like if I was fucking Adam, I'd be like, "Hey, stop, want to suck my dick?"
No, they were like,
Yeah.
stop, Adam. I think that's what they did in the movie.
Mm.
It didn't really make sense.
Did they call each other their names while they fucked?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they call each other Nanette.
That does sound like an Australian slur for a gay man, a nanette.
Dude, let's shout out to Nanette. Now that we're officially pro Nanette,
Dude,
come
I'm-
through the show.
Hey, yeah, come through. Enemy of an enemy is my friend.
That's
Yeah,
right.
enemy of the enemy.
It's Game of Thrones out here,
Yeah,
dude.
she's like, I'm not enemies.
Listen, we know you hate Cameron Esposito. And she hates
I also,
you.
I mean,
I know we know you just did
hate
this
her.
to dog that ass.
Yeah,
You're just trying to dog.
you trying to dog.
She done her dirty.
Yeah.
And I'm on board.
She
Yeah.
wouldn't give you a little piece of pussy,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why.
That's why, dude.
That's why. It's a
trying-
universal truth. You keep the pussy away, you getting dogged.
You getting dogged.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to a man's podcast.
Oh yeah, brother.
Man's world of podcasting.
How was your guys' 4th of July?
It was whatevskis.
Pretty
Fourth of-
fucking not cool now that the Supreme Court's going to be filled with white men.
Yeah.
You know?
4th of July, dude.
Yeah. Fourth of... Yeah, I guess that's it.
Jew guy?
Mm-hmm.
Jews lie.
Yeah.
4th of Jews lie.
Yep, we're not getting better than 4th of Jew guy.
You don't like Jews
Except
lie?
that it's just guys, you know? I thought it was like one of those where we changed something to guy.
Yeah, and you watch Geyer Works.
Geyer Works, yeah.
Yeah, since I do that on the show, people will just fucking send me. They're like, "How about this instead?" And it's like, you say that in response to somebody saying something else. It's not a joke.
Yeah, you're just coming up with
unprompted.
Yeah.
All the millions of things that rhyme with guy, you don't have to send them to me.
Nah, that's not true, guys. Keep sending them all to Nick.
Yeah, and Nick will respond to each and every one of them. Stav and I, we're not going to respond.
I mean, sometimes I respond.
If you're a girl and you're hot, you want to fuck Stav, he'll respond.
Mostly.
You don't really have to be hot.
Well, I mean,
I got some people I respond to.
Yeah. If you a wide bitch, you know.
If
what
you got
I'm saying?
that wide pussy,
if
I can fuck your pussy sideways
If
with
you
my
a big
dick,
bitch.
if you a wide bitch,
wide, not big, wide.
yeah.
You like a wide
Oh,
bitch.
not fat. I don't mean fat.
No.
I mean a woman with like a
Fucked up.
42-inch waist.
But like, if
But
you see her
fucked
side
up bone
profile,
structure.
she's like
Right.
super
Like one of those
skinny.
pissed off
Yeah.
concrete blocks from Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of those
Pancake
guys.
type.
Just a concrete block with a Band-Aid on her back. That's what I'm talking about. Big old Band-Aid bitch.
A wide
Yeah.
bitch.
Trying to lay flat
Give me that cube pussy, bitch.
to flatten me.
You know what, guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. But I'm glad to see you.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up. This has been a bad episode.
It's
It's not time for your sentimentality.
It has.
You need
been
to pick
not-
the energy up and give me something to riff on.
Dude, I tried to bring it, dude. I tried to call Cameron Esposito one of the worst to ever do it publicly.
What else?
But you know what?
What?
That's all I got.
I sort of felt like we were going somewhere with that tower where I look at things with my ass.
Yeah, that's
That was good.
No, it wasn't. We got it. Fuck. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Let me go. If I keep hitting this thing.
All right. Here we go.
Nick was almost ready to do another cocaine episode the other
I
day.
was because we gotta.
Because
bring
Stav
up
was
the
out of
energy.
town. He's like, we
We
just
need
got
the
to
third-
do another.
a
I was
third-
tired, dude. I didn't want to I don't want to have to like carry the show every time. It's the heat. It's keeping me down.
Let's do it. Okay.
I got. You know what? Why is there no fucking air conditioning in here?
That's good.
That's another
There
reason why
was.
the show's been bad.
Josh just shut it off. I'll
because
turn
it's
it back
200 fucking degrees in here, and I want to own slaves and go to sleep.
That's true.
That's this kind of weather.
a
I
mint
just wanna
julep.
yeah, right. A mint julep, and
Wear a nice fucking seersucker suit, brother.
seersucker suit, rocking chair on a porch, shotgun leveled at my 12-year-old wife. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and shave my neck,
for
molasses.
trying to fucking read.
Yeah, I got
caught
a
her
little,
trying to read.
I got a little molasses daughter now. You know,
There's no way
Would you
Karma.
like
because
to
she
start-
dripping.
Would you like to start going by like the colonel?
No,
Like you don't want to?
no, I wasn't in the army. Why would I steal valor?
No, I'm saying if you lived back then.
At this close to the 4th of July.
It's fucked up, Adam.
I mean,
For you
it's
to-
not close to
for
the
you to
4th of
even
July
suggest
if
that.
it just happened.
Yeah,
We're
you just want to steal
We're
valor.
far from the 4th of July. We're one of the farthest days from 4th of July.
No,
That's
it
not how
happened 2
time
days
works.
ago.
That
bitch.
is how time works.
No,
What do
time
you
is
mean?
cyclical.
No.
Didn't you see? Didn't you
4th
see
of
that
July
show with
happened-
Matthew McConaughey?
I didn't get that shit.
It's a circle, motherfucker.
That shit made no sense. People were watching it like, I get this, but that shit made no sense.
It's a circle, dude.
What are you talking about?
The True Detective.
True Detective.
He was just saying gobbledygook.
Nah, he was.
How about True Netective?
Netective.
Yeah.
That's what we've been
It's
missing.
like, my ass is a flat circle. My ass is a big flat circle.
And we like it. That's the point.
A lot of people are like, oh, look at that wide bloke. He looks like the angry block from Super Mario 64.
Good bloke.
Yeah. Good bloke, that angry
Good bloke.
block. Hey, where's that bloke's Band-Aid? And then they get up close and realise I'm not that angry cement block from Super Mario 64. I'm actually a lezo. I say, I thought that you were that big concrete block.
No, it's a lesbian.
What's that
Big old
guy's name?
lesbian.
Chomp?
A
Womp?
big old lazy.
I don't know.
It's like womp or thwomp.
Oh,
or
that
something.
thing that
Thwomp.
slams down?
Yeah.
Thwomp is a really good word.
Thwomp.
Thwomp.
Everybody thinks I'm Thwomp from Super Mario 64.
Do you remember that level where it was like a giant bullet and you had to go into the divots and duck?
course.
And then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
gun
sees
culture.
my ass and they think I'm Yoshi. Everyone thinks I'm the blue Yoshi. But then they get up close and realize I'm a lesbian.
I'm a big fat
I'm a lesbian.
in blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens a lot to a lot of lesbians.
Yeah.
Where they think it's a bloke, but it's actually
you
a
think
lesbian.
no, you
right.
think it's Yoshi.
Well, in Australia, a lesbian is just is a woman whose pouch is filled with granola.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
'Cause Australian women have pouches.
They
They
have
all
front
do.
pussies.
Yeah. Big old pooch.
They got two pouches you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
They got the pussy pouch,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got the
They got,
marsupial pouch.
they got a belly pussy.
That's what I tell you. There's nothing I like more than walking around town with my Australian bitch.
Mhm.
Her pouch turned inside out. I'm
That's
holding
right.
on to it.
Oh, it turned that back. Like prison.
Would a kangaroo's pouch feel like a pussy if you fucked it?
It's
I think
filled with
they're like
mucus.
wet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
they're like
shit.
gross.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
technically like an outside pussy
Sounds pretty good to me.
because
That's kinda tight, yeah.
It's disgusting, really. They give birth. The fucking
I don't
joey
know.
isn't done, so it crawls around the body like a parasite,
Huh.
and then inserts itself into the pouch.
Yeah.
'Cause if you take it out, it'll die.
Really?
They're really jacked, right?
Kangaroos.
Yeah.
No, there were a couple high-profile jacked kangaroos. I think that's
Online.
what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
That video of the guy just straight up punching the kangaroo in
That
the
was
face
pretty tight.
Yeah.
was really cool.
From
Salute.
far away, people think I'm a roo.
Yeah.
And they get close and realize I'm just a lezo.
I'm a
They
lazo.
think good bloke? Nope. Just
I
a
have
lazy.
built a career of calling myself that cement block from Super Mario 64, and I simply will not do it anymore.
No, I have not seen that, nor have I seen. Do male kangaroos have a pouch? No, right?
No, male seahorses do.
Can you eat a seahorse?
Yeah, you can eat anything.
You definitely can.
You can eat any type of animal.
Do
There's
they
no-
taste good?
I mean, as long as you eat around the poison sacks, you can eat.
They got
any
poison
animal.
sacks?
Some animals, yeah.
I want to grill up a damn seahorse, dude. It looks like an octopus to me.
I rewatched The Shallows. I got it for free with my Blu-ray player.
That movie is scary.
It's not bad. It looks nice, but there's this fucking. So Blake Lively is stuck on that rock, and she's surrounded by a shark.
Yeah, scary.
And she's been on the rock for like 3 hours, and then she starts eating like little crabs. She's like, I guess I have to do this, and it's like, you probably had lunch like 4 hours ago. It's a little
Yeah.
soon to be eating spiders. so
I
No,
get
but
it.
the stress makes you hungry. Stop.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
Crabs taste good, dude.
Yeah.
You're eating
Yeah.
a little seafood. What's wrong with that?
yeah. Well, she throws it up anyway.
She does?
She probably throws up whatever else.
You need a little seafood.
What's wrong with a little seafood? Fresh. Bro, I paid a lot of money for some good-ass sushi
That is true,
in
dude.
Seattle. That's raw fish. It doesn't sound so
The
bad.
seafood up there is really nice.
It was fucking
Do you go
incredible.
to Pike's Place? You see them throw the fish?
Yeah.
You go to the Experience Music Project?
No.
You go get grunge? Do you get grunge?
I did get grunge, yeah.
You drink some coffee?
I did heroin.
You did heroin?
I went to Starbucks.
You listen to some Black Hole Sun?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that song's about?
Your asshole.
Yep.
What's the sun part?
The Nick's eye. That's
Someone
coming out
flashing
of it.
a flashlight into your
Yeah. A
asshole.
flashlight that's inside of my
Suck
asshole.
my dick.
Then when you
Lick
open
my
up,
balls.
was that even a
and
Seattle
let
band?
my nuts rain
What?
free.
Soundgarden? I guess they were. I just assumed they were all from Seattle.
Is Chris Cornell dead?
He died last year, and I called him bad and got people mad on.
Yeah. You called it butt rock.
I called. I
It's
think
Chris
I did.
Cornell and
and I think it was the
Black
wrong.
Sun,
It was the wrong
Chester,
Apple-
application.
Chester Garfield or whatever. the fuck his
Bennington.
name.
I think it was the wrong application of butt rock.
Chester
but whatever.
Scarfield.
I'm not
Chester,
going to
Chester
apologize.
Scarface from My Chemical Sunday.
That was a very funny joke from the live show that was never recorded. Was your Chester Bennington joke?
I don't remember.
I don't
You said
either.
that the suicide note was written in capital and lowercase
Oh,
letters.
alternating capital.
That was
good.
very, very good. And
yeah, sometimes I say funny things. When it's
See?
not too fucking hot.
Adam's
you
pathological
too
need
hot?
to steal jokes comes in handy.
I
Yeah.
credited Nick.
I know, but
just-
it was in your head.
Honestly, yes, I am too hot, and that's what I'm blaming the episode on.
You
I
know
almost
what?
had a fucking
People are just
stroke
happy
in
the
Austin,
boys
dude.
are back together.
No, they're not. They're
Yes,
gonna be.
they are.
They're going to be very upset.
mad.
We always think it's worse. Honestly, listen. I always was on the side that it's like it has to be good, And then Stav was always on the side of like, just get it out. People like it anyway. And now I think Stav is
I'm the
convinced
Goldilocks of the crew.
because there was one. You remember the one like
A beautiful young
like
girl.
3 weeks
The
ago?
beautiful one that all the bears hold down and fuck in their bed.
3 weeks
not
ago.
hard to say.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what Goldilocks you were reading.
That was Goldilocks.
There's got to be a gay porno that's Goldilocks themed, right? Like
Gay
a blonde
porn?
twink and 3 bears.
Why not just a
Fuck.
woman having sex?
Because
with,
bears, man.
because bear is a gay
Yeah.
thing in the gay culture.
Yeah. If not, let's do it, and I'll be one of the bear. I'll be the baby bear.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to fuck a man then. I guess. Damn. I don't want to do that.
Would you fuck a guy
Yeah, if the vibes are right.
if the vibe was right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that where you are on the spectrum?
I guess. I think I've told this story.
So that's all you got to do, folks. You just got to vibrate them.
You got a
Yeah.
vibe.
You got to figure out how to vibe Stavros
You got to vibe my cock.
into a tryst.
I was trying to think the other day, like honestly.
Maybe if he had long hair and was wearing lipstick.
I mean, I can answer honestly, absolutely not.
You think absolutely not?
Of course not. No,
You definitely will
Come
fuck
on,
a guy.
Nick.
I would not.
Why?
I wouldn't do it. No, it's because I'm not attracted. I mean, the idea is disgusting to me.
You don't think
But
that
you'll sext with them.
you think
Yeah, I like attention,
Yeah.
But you're having
and again, it's safe.
but Nick,
I don't worry about that. It's, you know,
sincerely,
it's like
if you fuck a woman in the ass, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
no, it's not.
There's shit
There's
everywhere.
there's not balls swinging back and touching my balls.
Yeah, yeah. That
That's-
would be pretty funny.
That's what happens when you have sex with a woman in the ass. Her balls are everywhere.
Yeah, very
Her
funny,
stubble.
dude. Hilarious.
Yeah, I went to a show once and there was a guy who reminded me of my friend's ex-girlfriend. More than any other person, I was getting like a woman's vibe from him, and I was like,
You thought he was kind of beautiful?
if this guy sucks me off, I wouldn't be that mad.
Nick, you ever think a guy was a little bit beautiful? Even a famous guy?
Well, there's like, yeah, men you could say are like have feminine features that are like,
Yeah, yeah.
but not in a way that I'm like turned on.
But you think that? But you
Like
think
Sebastian Bach is like a very feminine man.
you think Sebastian Bach from that band? What's
That's
that
a
band?
good
Skid
pull.
Row.
Skid Row.
Yeah, that's
He's got
That's a
long,
good white
beautiful,
trash guy to
long
wanna
hair.
fuck.
That's
That's
such
like
a funny one. That's such
yeah.
a funny one.
No, I mean he's a uniquely feminine looking man. He looks
Yeah,
like Cameron
yeah.
Diaz.
But you wouldn't fuck him.
Of course not, because
No.
it's a man.
Because he's
What other
old.
men do you think are
But if it was in his
beautiful?
prime, Nick would fuck him.
Yeah,
Fassbender is
Steven
like
Tyler, kind of. I
Co-
guess that's what
Steven
feminine
Tyler
man.
looks
He
like
looks
an
like a
Asian woman,
catfish.
like a
I know,
disgusting
but that's
Asian
a feminine
woman.
looking man.
No, I'm saying beautiful, not would that look like women.
That's what beautiful
You don't
is.
think that Michael Fassbender is beautiful.
No.
No.
You don't think he's very attractive.
No, I think he's a good actor.
Come on, dude.
He's a good-looking guy.
You
but
can't
he's
No,
just
not-
I
look
can
at that guy and
recognize
be like
that's-
that guy is fucking great looking.
No,
That
I could
guy-
say, yeah, I mean, that's somebody who has like an aesthetically correct face, but it's not like that's an attractive. There's nothing. I think he's a good actor.
Okay, beyond the acting, I'm just saying that like looking at that guy.
No.
Nah, because that's not what. Nah, that's weird.
What about you?
Someone who's beautiful, a man.
Yeah, what's like a guy that
I guess I don't know. I don't want to fuck like a hot man.
I thought I was maybe gay in high school because I kind of had a crush on the guy from The Strokes, Julian
Nah,
Casablancas.
that's you being a poser.
It was just me being a pussy.
Yeah.
yeah. But I thought he was cool because he
That
was
guy's
like,
not hot.
He looked sick and like pale, like he was on drugs and
Yeah.
So
stuff.
you were sexually attracted to this man.
I was kind of a little bit,
nice. Should be up,
and it was like a little confusing. Nah, it wasn't like a beat off thing, but it was like I kind of wanted to.
It was like a put a thing in
be
your
with
ass thing.
him. I wanted to be like with him, not to fuck him.
You wanted to be with him.
yeah. I just wanted to be.
You
with
wanted to
him.
be his Amal Clooney.
Yeah.
not to
You want
fuck
to just
him.
hang out with him?
You know, like
No,
I
like
grew-
hold
I was
hands,
in Vegas.
Call each other by their name. Share a peach, maybe.
Adam.
Eat a peach off of his cock.
Did you get Nick? Did you get any blood in your dick while you saw that movie?
What movie?
Call Me by Your Name.
No.
Zero blood.
No, in fact,
That's a lie, dude.
it's not
Everyone
a lie.
got a little bit of.
That's
little
not
something.
true.
That's
No, what I
bullshit.
thought
You're
about the
lying.
movie is like
You're
I think it's
fucking
very
lying.
hard to make a sentimental movie that doesn't like cross the line into being just bullshit.
Yeah.
And if you can walk that line and do it well, like that's very good art. And I think that movie did it.
Did you think the dad's speech at the end was a bit much?
No, not at all.
I thought it was like, I get the movie.
No, because it's, again, that's like an opportunity very easily for that, like, you know, I mean, to like fuck up that and have the dad pat himself on the back too much for being accepting of his gay son or whatever. And they only address it as much as it needs to be addressed. And then it mostly speaks to the point of like, you know, you'll never get to experience this again. And if it was like a heterosexual relationship, it kind of would be like too boring. There like needs to be some kind of barrier. Yeah,
I mean, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, it's a good.
I watched that movie, that Linklater movie, Before Sunrise, recently because I remembered that it was good and it was very bad.
How about a movie called Before Sundar? And it's the same movie, but it's all Indian people. They're like, when is it? Is it morning yet?
That's good.
I do not know. I haven't seen the movie, so I do not know what happens.
We watch. They fuck on that train. They're on a train.
Why don't we fuck on a train?
They meet on a train, and he has a flight in the morning. She's going to Paris. He has a flight from Vienna. He's like, just like get off in Vienna with me and just spend the night with me. I don't think they hook up. They don't hook up. They just talk all night. But when you're younger and you watch it, you're like, wow, this guy.
Speaking of talking all night, somebody's really been
sorry
hogging the airtime over here.
I'll stop talking.
Recounting movies that they've seen.
Sorry, I know.
They don't fuck?
They don't. They fuck actually between the second and third movie. There's 3 of them.
You know, what'd be a funny crime is
they don't fuck in the second movie.
Sneaking into the wax museum at night and using your hot penis to fuck holes into the statues.
Yes, dude.
We're like, what happened?
You put your dick under like a Roy Rogers heat lamp for a while.
You just get your dick hard and hot, and then you slowly fuck holes into Morgan Freeman's face.
Do they have a...
Somebody fucked a hole through Matt Damon's head.
Mm-hmm.
Madame Tussauds.
Mm-hmm. Does Madame Tussauds have pussies under the
Stop changing the bit. Stick with the one I'm doing.
For your bit, that would be cool.
I would love to get my fucking cock just fucking hot as a bitch.
You know what you do a lot of the times? It's like instead of yes-anding, you're like, but what if it was my idea, the thing that was just said?
Yeah.
It's not really yes-anding.
It's a parallel bit.
Yeah, because I'm
not as good.
Yeah.
A team player.
I'm not improv.
I would love to just fucking suit up the holes in there, dude. Now, would you just do any part of them? Would you fuck their chest?
Oh, yeah, different parts.
Nice.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be buttholes or shit like that.
Somebody used their cock to melt Bruce Willis's face.
You could fuck a hole in it and make it
just
a big
Batman
flute.
villain named Candle Dick. This looks like Candle Dick did this. Well, Batman. It seems you couldn't get to the wax museum in time.
Damn. I remember one of the first times I came to New York, we went to... My big bit was to have Christina take a picture of me. We were like 16 at the time. Mm-hmm. There was an Elton John.
Describe Christina's body in that era.
16.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to skip that.
She was
perfect. Sprouting?
Or
they had sprung.
She was a
Did
good-looking teenage
pubes
woman.
not even long enough to need to be shaved.
What's
yet
the pubes?
for the first time?
I don't
break
know
down
what
that
pubes
pubes
look
situation.
Like.
Shout out to Christina.
Yeah, Christina.
Shout out to all the Christinas out there in podcast listening land.
I bent over in front of the...
What was she wearing?
I think just jeans and a black sweatshirt.
All right.
Ooh, my man remembers.
Ooh.
That's what I was wearing. So there's a picture
You were wearing
of
the
us.
same clothes.
Yeah, we planned the night.
It was
out,
Sadie Hawkins' dance.
Anyway, I was bent over in front of the Elton John, and I got her to take a picture of me, and I thought that was a really good bit.
That is very funny.
So
we would have been
funny.
good friends in those days.
Yeah. I made her came out pretty blurry, but I was pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
That fucking gay motherfucker, Elton John.
Mm-hmm. Whoever smelted Delta John.
That little nanette.
How about that one?
Smelton John.
Whoever smelted Delton John. And he's farting on stage.
Yeah, he can't help it.
He's like, Benny and the Jets, and then his fart noise. Yeah. So Adam Sandler's listening. Get your production company to make that. Happy Madison.
Does Adam Sandler have children? Should we
Yeah,
try and
he
fuck
does.
his kids?
Yeah,
He
we
has
should.
kids. And he's got a lot of.
I haven't been paying attention to Crazy Days and Nights, but apparently they just named a bunch of pedophiles.
Really?
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff that was
New
supposed to
pedophiles.
happen in 2018 that didn't.
Like?
That like Congress, the wife of some congressman or state representative or state legislator.
Dennis Hastert.
No, come on, dude. You
Show
know
some
it's not.
respect.
You know Denny Hastert is innocent. He
He's
was a
innocent,
patsy.
I'm sorry.
Come on,
sorry.
dude.
We've discussed
Oh
this.
yeah, there's a new one. The wrestling coach, guy from Ohio.
Yeah. Don
Don Marrero?
Felder? No, not the other Don. Who's the other Don from the Eagles?
Oh, shit.
The band, the Eagles, or
Yes.
the team?
The band, the Eagles.
McLean.
No, Don Henley.
Don Henley.
Henley.
Yeah. Don Henley. Was it Don? Yeah, Don Henley.
Fucked kids?
No, there was something with like 2 underage prostitutes in his room, and
Nice.
they covered it up. And one of the prostitutes grew up and married like some politician. She was supposed to have all this evidence of, I guess Don Henley doing something. But that was in Crazy Days and Nights back in fall.
Taking
when I was going
taking
nuts.
that teenage
You see
pussy
that
for a
eagle
stroll?
that died?
It's
No.
the song "Dirty Laundry" is about the media coverage of him with the 2 underage
Oh.
prostitutes.
He
Didn't
got
he just
2 underage
die?
prostitutes in his fucking...
Yeah, and one of them overdosed. And when the police showed up, he's like, "That's their cocaine," and it was like 22 grams of cocaine.
These
He's
children
like, "Oh,
I'm
yeah,
fucking
This
brought
homeless
forward-
15-year-old brought $4,000 worth of cocaine to my house. I don't know how they got here or why they're naked. And they were like, "Yeah, that checks out."
I love fucking Hotel California, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Keep chugging. That's the only Eagles song I know.
Someone else, Desperado.
That's not them.
Yeah, Take It Easy.
Take it easy.
That's the Eagles, right?
Suck me.
Wait,
squeeze.
he wasn't the one that died then. Who was the one that died?
I don't fucking know. Wasn't the guy from The Who? He also got child porn on deck.
Yeah, he said he was doing research or something.
Hell yeah.
Also, he said he was transitioning and then he never did it.
Smart. He put-
Pete Townsend? Or he said he wanted to be a woman? I don't know. Whatever. Are we ending this?
No, we're gonna keep going until this is funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold you here
I gotta take a shit.
until
now.
I think of something. You
Shit
had
on
all
my
day
balls,
to shit.
dude.
You had all day to go to the bathroom.
I've been going to the bathroom all day.
You've had
dude.
all week.
How many
to go to
times
the
have you
bathroom.
shit?
Dude, I've been on this thing where I've been taking like 3 shits a day. I don't know what's going on.
You got a bad
think I'm
diet?
lactose intolerant.
Well, stop eating
Yeah,
cheese, brother.
He lost his plug.
What?
Did you? You're at for your ass.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you meant
you got to
for
plug
drugs.
he's got to plug his shit up.
Yeah.
My man loose.
Got that loose.
My man
shit.
loosey goosey over here.
Got a rubber butt plug.
I guess maybe we should just end it once and for all. It's too hot. Next time we do this
AC.
for the premium episode this week, guys, if you're tired of the podcast being bad, which it has been, for
Pay
the regular
money.
one, go to Patreon. We'll have a
They're
better
all
episode
good.
up this weekend. Once we're refreshed, we got some air conditioning going
Hey,
on.
let-
now.
let me just say this.
Cross country
Stav's
flight.
been on a red eye all night.
Let me just say this: I got a lot of air conditioning in Queens, boys.
We're not
All
going
right,
to
saying.
Queens. I'm not taking the
Lot of
train
air
for an hour and a
conditioning.
half to
Funny
get to
Moms
take a car.
is on the 9th. We have some good comedians that are going to be there.
Chris Thayer's on it.
Chris Thayer.
A couple other motherfuckers.
Some other people. Yeah.
So come out to that.
Um,
Again, thank you to everyone in Seattle and motherfucking Portland.
Oh, yeah, I'm at Caroline's August 9,
by
10,
the way-
We got to
11.
talk about that. Are you
What?
not, you're not on the Sunday show, are you?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay, so then
nice.
we're going to...
Yeah, I accidentally put 12 in the picture. but-
Okay.
All right, good.
Oh, and the Autobar ticket links are up, guys. So
Auto
go
Bar
fucking
on the
buy
12th.
those.
Yeah.
And then we'll have links up for Cleveland and Boston soon as
Yo,
well.
I straight up forgot that 11 comes after 10 when I wrote that. I thought it was 9, 10, 12.
You dumb bitch.
Yeah, I don't know
Good
how
at
that
business.
happened.
And I will have some more dates coming up soon too, guys. Again, Seattle and fucking Portland was a fucking blast.
We'll post the Australia dates on Twitter this week.
Are we doing stand-up shows too, or just?
I think we're doing stand-up and
I'd like to do both. But anyway, that's the
Okay.
show, guys.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.